just cannot stay with the momentum that's being set. She's with Flora Perkins. She's looked comfortable on the back, but it's probably that actually that feeling of being a little bit sick is not her day. When I was talking to her before the race start, she sounded like she had a cold, and I didn't want to ask entirely because you don't want to, 10 minutes from the race start to put doubt in a rider's mind. Ferguson just doesn't have the legs today, unfortunately. Cannot stay with the tempo, and this is a massive surprise. Well, at the front of the race now, Ferguson just cannot stay with the momentum. The pace has been dictated all day by Isabella Holmgren. She's been the rider who has taken this race on for Canada, and she has dictated every single move that's happened. So have France with Julie Begaud. Well, riders are human, aren't they? And Ferguson today just is not going to be the rider across the line first by the looks of things. The midway point, and this course is taking now some prisoners. Ferguson just doesn't have the legs today, unfortunately. Now it's Ciabocco of Italy. So Great Britain will need to turn their attention to another rider, and that may well have been the plan. Imogen Wolf is still in there, but I think they've only got one rider left. Maybe Miller Cousins is there too. This is a relentless and brutal course today. It really is. It asks all sorts of questions. Ferguson is in all sorts of pain. You can see that etched on her face. Ferguson today just is not going to be the rider across the line first by the looks of things. The midway point, and this course is taking now some prisoners. Flora Perkins looks around. Can she get Ferguson back on? But for how long? That is the question. So Great Britain will need to turn their attention to another rider. We've reached the top of the climb again. Holmgren is still sitting so comfortably. There's hardly any riders left in this group. Look at that. How many riders are left? I think I make it 24 riders at the front of this race. 24 riders and an attack here at the front, and I think this might be Schreiber who's decided she needs to try and stay there. She's got herself back in. You can always tell when a rider is just kind of sitting in a tempo. Ferguson doesn't look like that as she comes up this final straight. So Marie Schreiber leads for Luxembourg. Behind her is Isabella Holmgren. Behind her is Celia Giry. Not too far behind. Millie Cousins right-hand side. The two Swedish riders in that blue and yellow are still there. Stina Kageve and Karen Soderquist. Julie Begaud is still there. Marion Bunel is still there for France. Schladnova is in here, no problem at all for her. They cross the line yet again. They've got 4 laps of racing to go in this World Championship. Ferguson is in all sorts of trouble. It looks like it's game over for the British rider. She shakes her head. It's not her day. I wouldn't be surprised if Ferguson gets off this time. She comes past my commentary box and you can see she just visibly is in trouble. At the front of the race, Holmgren, Schladnova, Chapler, Jerry, Begaud, Lori de Schepper, Ciabocco, Barbara Nemkova. Linda Riedman of Germany, Marion Bunal, Selma Lange, Talia Appleton, Karen Soderquist, Stina Kagavi, Paula Blasi, Malwina Mull, Juliana Londono, Mackenzie Coupland is still in there. And now the race gets stretched. This course is going to throw up all sorts of questions